Start today by incorporating these tips that I shared with you, especially if you resonate with any of these symptoms: oily skin, acne, unwanted facial hair, loss of menstrual cycle, weight gain, depression, anxiety, low libido, PCOS, insulin resistance, and then alopecia. Hello, everyone. Kim here. We are going to do part 2 of our testosterone hormone videos. So this is part 2. We're going to talk about high testosterone. Last time we talked about low testosterone. So if you didn't see that video, you can check out my YouTube channel and pull that back up and watch the low testosterone. When we think about testosterone, a lot of times we think about it as just being a male hormone, a hormone that only men need. Totally not true. Women need healthy testosterone as men, not as much testosterone. I don't mean that, but we need to have healthy levels of testosterone. Sometimes when we have an excess of androgen, it's going to impact our energy. It's going to make us more tired. It's going to have our body hold on to extra. Maybe you've struggled or been diagnosed with PCOS. That usually is high testosterone. Acne, facial hair that's all of a sudden appeared, and maybe even losing hair in your head. Low libido. It can also affect fertility. Those are things that high androgens are known to do to impact in our body. So it's very important that we have healthy levels of that. Let's talk about what are androgens. Okay, androgens are our sex hormones. Testosterone, DHEA are what I'm talking about today, but they are responsible for energy, libido, mood, self-confidence. When you have those things, you're going to be more self-confident in your body and in yourself. The two androgens are typically known as male hormones, but like I said earlier, women need a healthy level of both of these androgens. So what symptoms occur if we feel like that we have elevated testosterone or DHEA? First of all, oily skin, and then of course acne, unwanted facial hair, loss of menstrual cycle, weight gain, depression, because it does affect our mood and stuff, anxiety, low libido, and then of course, like I said, PCOS, insulin resistance, and then alopecia. That's losing your hair actually in pieces. That can be caused from having high androgens in our body. Women that have gone through menopause and we continue to have high levels of testosterone or androgens can really have some serious health issues. So that's why you want to have healthy levels. Like example, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes. All of those things can be a problem as we've gone through menopause with high testosterone. Regulating androgens, first of all, is no quick fix. No hormone out there to get it to balance is a quick fix. It takes several months, sometimes maybe even a year, depending on the amount of imbalances that you have. And of course, if you have one hormone that's imbalanced, you're more likely to have another one. A lot of times they come in pairs or trios. Example, high androgens could also have dysregulated blood sugar. We could have high cortisol or dysregulated cortisol, excess estrogen, or low progesterone. And if you followed me and been watching our videos on estrogen and progesterone and cortisol, you're going to find that a lot of the symptoms resonate to be the same. Truly, the only way to finding out what's really going on in your body and creating a healthy body and a balance of hormones is to definitely test your hormones. I'm a fitness, hormone, and weight loss coach, and I created the 16-week program to help women balance their hormones naturally. And what we do is we test with saliva or Dutch hormone testing, that is urine. And the reason we do that versus blood is we will know what's bioavailable for your body to use when we're using saliva. And then with the urine, we know what your body has definitely metabolized, where sometimes the testosterone or the hormones can be floating around in the blood, but our body's not utilizing them or using them. That's why we use the saliva or the Dutch hormone testing. If you say, hey, Kim, I have a lot of these symptoms, I think I have high testosterone, there are things that you can do naturally that's not going to hurt you if you don't, of course. However, the only true way to know is to test. So I'm going to share with you some ways that you can start to begin to fix your testosterone if you suspect that you have high testosterone. I always am a believer in testing and just finding out, because in our program, not only do you know exactly what we're working on. You get a customized protocol. You'll know what foods, you'll know what supplements. We also do liver detox. We find inflammatory foods, all of those things to help you create a healthy lifestyle and a balance of hormones too. They affect our life in so many ways. In the gym, they affect our weight loss journey. They affect everything that we do as far as like our energy, our sleep, the stress that we have in our life. Lifestyle and nutrition, though, have the largest impact on our hormones. So it's very important that you begin to incorporate lifestyle and nutrition things so that you can help regulate that. One, balanced meals every single day. Make sure you're getting lean protein, fiber, good fats. Remember, hormones are made from healthy fats. So don't eliminate the healthy fats like the olive oils and the almonds and the seeds and avocados. Those things are so good for our body. And keeping our blood sugars balanced is very important, especially if you do have PCOS. And that is eating every 3 to 4 hours to balance out your sugar levels. Don't starve your body. Make sure you're getting enough protein in. Just a rule of thumb is every time you eat, ask yourself, what is my protein? What am I eating here that's protein? Make sure you're getting protein in every meal and every snack that you're doing. Reduce sugar and dairy. I get it. I know sometimes it's so hard to stay away from some of those things, but if you're doing it daily, just reduce it. I get it. It's real life. Maybe, you don't want to do it forever, but if you're doing it every day, scale it down to a couple times a week. Just reducing sugar, reducing dairy will make a big impact in healthy hormones too. Also, detox the liver. We go through that in our 16-week program, but some things that you can do is find those inflammatory foods that are causing inflammation in your body. And that's what we do. Inflammation is like a major reason why people can't release weight. The liver is responsible for 500 functions that our body does daily. And one of it is to metabolize our hormones. If we are consuming a lot of processed foods and we're consuming a lot of toxins in the airs and products that we're using, our liver is going to be bogged down. So just be cautious of the things that you're using on your skin. Remember, it only takes 26 seconds for something that you put on your skin to actually absorb into your bloodstream. Watch the products that you're using. Another thing is you can drink green tea. Green tea has been shown to increase our sex hormone binding globulin, and it helps to bind extra testosterone in the body and push it out. Have a cup of green tea every day. You can drink it cold or you can drink it hot. Consider taking some herbs like white peony, licorice root. On that note, licorice root, if you have high blood pressure, you don't want to take licorice root. Licorice root increases cortisol, increases the blood pressure a little bit. So that would be something you wouldn't want to take if you have high blood pressure. Nettles tea. Spearmint tea is a really good one to help balance out testosterone. Have a cup of spearmint tea daily and you will see reduction in some of these symptoms because it will reduce our testosterone levels. Reishi mushroom, black cohosh, cinnamon, and chaste tree are all other natural herbs that you can get to help support testosterone. Definitely perfect for people with PCOS. So instead of going always for medications, you can do herbal supplements or teas. Make sure that you are exercising, getting movement. That's always important too. Definitely lifting weights and all that stuff, walking on a treadmill, but just getting your steps in. Exercise is important in so many things. It helps with our blood pressure. Balancing out blood sugar levels are key to having healthy testosterone levels too. Increase your zinc. That's a mineral that's very important to suppressing our androgens. The androgens are the DHEAs and the testosterones. Zinc-rich foods that you can include. Pumpkin seeds are great for zinc. Hemp seeds, chickpeas, lentils, mushrooms, avocado, those are all filled with zinc. And then vitamin D is another vitamin that's wonderful in decreasing testosterone production, used a lot of times for people with PCOS too. So those are some things that you can begin to do now if you feel like, hey, I resonate with a lot of those symptoms. I have 3, 4, 5 of those things you talked about: oily skin, acne, facial hair, maybe losing frontal hair, low libido, extra weight gain. Instead of guessing, test, and then we know exactly what to work on. Incorporate these things and you're going to see a pattern as I've been doing the videos. All of the videos, pretty much every balancing of every hormone pertains to eliminating sugar, eliminating dairy, watching processed foods, having balanced meals, getting enough enough protein, getting enough fiber, eating vegetables, exercising. Those are all so important to incorporate. Your hormones are balanced. Guess what? You're going to have better sleep. You're going to feel less anxiety, less stressed. Start today by incorporating these tips that I shared with you, especially if you resonate with any of these symptoms. And if you need help, please reach out. I'd be glad to answer any one-on-one questions with you. No obligation. You can definitely just ask me a question, private message me, go to my YouTube channel, make sure you like and share the videos as well. We're going to be doing lots of videos on hormones on our YouTube channel. Thank you everyone for listening, and take care, and I will see you in the next video.